I'm so glad you are joining me for today's workout. I'm Jessica, and I am going to be leading you through a seated upper body workout. We're going to be focusing on creating nice, toned, lean, strong muscles through the back, through the chest, and definitely through those arms. This is a completely seated workout. We are going to be working today with a light or a medium resistance band, keeping weight out of the upper body joints, but not sacrificing any of the work for the muscles. Grab your band, get your chair. We're gonna get into the warm-up right now. Get yourself seated nice and comfortable, and right away, draw those core muscles up and in. This is not holding your breath. You should be breathing nice and comfortably. We're gonna start here warming up through the wrists, taking some nice wrist circles here, getting them ready to work and support us today. Roll them the opposite direction. Beautiful job there. We'll extend those arms out, tuck the fingertips under, roll them up and open. Give me a finger wiggle here, tuck them under, up and open, wiggle those fingers. Great job here. One more just like that. Wiggle those fingers, open and close. When you open, imagine pushing through this padding of the palm area here in the hand. Working with the bands, you are going to be really gripping the band here today. You want to keep that grip solid and firm because you do not want to let go of the band and be in for a surprise. But you want to make sure that you're not holding on really aggressive and creating stress through these finger and hand joints. A lot of joints in that area, and they can, just like any other joint, they can get overworked, they can get stressed out and irritated. Great job here. Shake them on out, lift up and down here just a little bit, and then we'll bring those hands down to the bottom. Take a nice good deep breath in, reach those hands all the way up overhead, and let them fall to the floor just like that again, all the way up. Release them down, stretch, open those back muscles, moving through the shoulder, getting those upper body muscles nice and warm. Take them up overhead, goalpost arms here, pull it down, squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Two more, just like that. Great job here. Even in the warm-up, we're really setting to include these good posture back muscles here working for us. Lift one arm up at a time. We're going to turn those palms so they are up towards the ceiling. If you do have any pain or sensitivity through the shoulder joint, just keep it a little bit lower. I have a soft bend in my elbow. Want to make sure that the elbows, these rotating muscles in the arms are ready here to work. Today, let's go ahead, bring it down, touch those fingertips to the shoulders or even just right in front of them. Again, warming up bigger through the elbow, working on biceps here, just letting them know they're going to be working for you. We don't want any surprises for any of these muscles. Great job here. Turn those palms down, pull those shoulders up just a little bit, no scrunching, big into the neck. Pull the elbows up and extend those arms out. As you do, fingertips come into the sides. They don't have to touch, just bring them in a little bit. Extend out. On that extension, really squeeze through the back muscle here, opposite of the biceps. So we are engaging the triceps muscle here. Really common area that I hear. I want to tone up this area. That is that muscle. Putting on a little bit of lean muscle tissue in there will help to fill in space, give you more of a defined look. We're going to be working on that today. Great job here. Roll those wrists a few more times here. Give them a good little shake. Anytime you need a break from the band today, you can just lay it here on the lap and work with the same movement with no band, giving the fingers and the hands a break. Grab that band. I will have a few exercises today. We are going to start with one of them here where the band will actually just be around the forearms. You do not want to be on the wrist because I don't want to ever pull on any joints. So right around that nice strong part of the forearms here, we're gonna pull those elbows back, squeeze them in, turn those hands out, take it out to the front and pulse. Good job here. So imagine straight arms open out to the front, elbows stay in when you are opening here close to the body. So elbows stay at the sides, pull and pull, straight arms here, great job. We're warming up the external rotators through the shoulder cuff. We want them to know they need to work here today as we work with the shoulder muscles, with the back muscles. We want to make sure that those rotator cuff muscles are nice and strong. They know that they have to show up for you. That way we keep that risk of injury or irritation nice and low. You should feel work right now through the backs of the shoulders. Great job here. We'll take one more set. Pull it back in. Elbows stay in. Elbows out and pulse. Go ahead. Grab your band. You're gonna reach on through. Elbows are out to the sides here. Same thing. Extend an arm out. Bring it back in. Right and left. Great job here. If you need a little bit less work, I would still like you to come to full extension in the arm, but you can slide the hand over a little bit to give yourself less resistance in this move. Wrist is staying nice and aligned in between the hand and the elbow, so it's not ducking under or curling down towards the floor. We want to make sure that it's nice and solid here. Great job again. See where you can work on. Come to full extension. That is the back of the arm muscle here. That's that tricep muscle. Beautiful. We'll take a few more here. You have time. If you need a break, maybe skip one or two, come back to it when you can. We'll go ahead here and take one more set. Right and left. Beautiful job. Immediately turn those hands over. Band is over the tops of the palms. Get wide in the feet so you have a really solid foundation here. Curl it on up. Great job. Again, wrist staying nice and flat in between the palm of the hand and the elbow. You want a light grip on the band just so you have really good control over it, but you do not need to squeeze really hard into the hands here. Both arms are working. You're pulling against your stabilizing arm. Core muscles should be working for you here. Keep going with me. Great job. Practice good posture here. Really important. I don't think that there's going to be any muscle that we're going to leave behind in this upper body today. Even some of the really small muscles that we don't really hear about in upper body workouts, a lot of those rotator cuff muscles. We're going to be including them here in this workout today. Forearm muscles. This is a really complete upper body workout. Great job. Same thing. Take those palms up, elbows pull back into the sides, squeeze them in, and then release them forward just a little bit. So elbows are going to be resting on the curve here, right where the side and the front muscles meet. So right in that kind of oblique side area here towards the front. Squeeze those elbows in. Right arm out, left arm out. See if you can take both. This is a big movement. You need to squeeze those elbows in so that our stronger muscles, we don't want the strong back muscles to take over. We want it in those tiny little rotator cuff muscles here. The best way we can do that is by turning off those big back muscles. We do that by squeezing those elbows and having them forward a little bit. Alternate hands here. That's going to be a little bit easier of an option, or take both at once. Smooth and steady. Really focus on the quality of your movement here. Stay nice and tall through the neck, through the back. You can see I'm struggling here. My feet. You know that I am working hard if my feet are bouncing all over the place. This is very difficult. Breathe, relax. Let that go. Give those arms a little shake. I know how much work that is. Take this band here again. We're gonna pull it out to the front of ourselves and palms are facing down towards the floor. We're gonna pull one arm back at a time and slightly down. So I don't want you down all the way to the floor, but elbow shouldn't be coming back at shoulder height, just below it. Great job here. Keep going. Both arms are working through this movement, so you're going to feel that. We have half as many exercises today because both arms are working within each. If we were only working with one dumbbell, obviously your non-working arm would be resting, but right now your non-pulling arm is still working to stabilize that band. You're stabilizing against the resistance that you're adding. These bands give you such an incredible, amazing way to build strength. Make sure those fingers feel good here. Let's take one more set. Right and left. Great job there. Curl it on down. Give those arms a little bit of a break if they need it. Again, we're going to give those fingers a break. Take those bands around the forearms. Make sure they're nice and flat. We're going to spread them apart right away, so there should be tension on your band here. Raise and lower. One arm at a time. Make sure you're not letting that band pull the shoulders forward. Stay up. Pull the shoulders back. Really nice and broad through the collarbone. Creating space in the body as we work here with the shoulders. So you have a little bit of abduction, meaning you're pulling this band away from the center of the body, and you are also lifting. So there's a lot of good work here, a lot of muscles being worked within this one exercise. Nice and easy. Stay in control here. Great job. It gets tough fast, but I know that you are tough too. One more set. Right and left. Beautiful job there. Go ahead, release that band. We're again going to take palms down. This time we're going to draw it closer to the chest and we're going to push forward. Now same thing here, not straight out to come down, just a little bit towards the floor. Working on these chest muscles, getting a little bit of shoulder. Beautiful job here. When you extend that arm, the hand is just a little bit lower than the shoulder. We're definitely going to keep irritation out of the shoulder joint here. Great job. Keep working. Feel it. My hand wants to come nice and high. It's a little bit easier up there because you can use those nice strong shoulder muscles. I really want you using the chest muscles here. Keep going with me to the chest, down towards the floor. Make sure those shoulders feel good. One more set. Right arm and then the left. Beautiful job. Uncurl that band. Let's go ahead here. You're going to hold the band right over the top of the right hand. You're going to grab it with the left and you're going to pull it back. So I'm going to turn sideways, one, so I do not hit the back of my chair, and two, so that you can see exactly what this move entails, what we have going on here. So I'm just going to pull it back, almost like a dumbbell row with that single arm, right? We're doing the exact same thing here with the band. Right arm, right shoulder is having to work to stabilize it. I'm not even closing my fingers. I'm giving them a break here. I'm just kind of creating this little space where I know that this band isn't going to come flying towards me. The bands can be a little bit more fussy to work with than a dumbbell, but like I said, different way to work. The trade-off is worth it. These bands are also very inexpensive. They travel really well. Right hand is going to pull in. You're not even going to move your placement on the band. Right hand is going to pull into the left hip. Left arm now, you're going to tuck that elbow in, extend that hand down towards the floor. Great job. Feel that tricep work. I do have a little bit too much space in my band. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of work. So I'm going to take a grip over the top and just shorten it up. So now I've taken about 2 inches off of my band here. I can definitely adjust, but I'm having to work on my grip strength here in my right hand. Extend, squeeze that tricep muscle, release it slowly. You are doing a great job. You've got this. Hang in here with me. Release it back up and pull down into that extension. Let's take one more here. Great job. Release that left hand. Give it a little shake, a little bit of love if it needs it. And same thing here. Left hand is going to come to the front. Right arm is going to grab that closer portion of the band to you. Pull and release. If you are nervous about hitting the back of your chair right on that funny bone, you can turn to the side. Also, core muscles pull in, body nice and tall. Pull it back. Use those back muscles, keeping everything nice and good here in your form, nice and tall through the spine. Shoulder, especially on that left side, stays out of the ears. Keep length in the neck. You're doing wonderful. Great job here. Few more. Working on these back muscles, keeping them nice and strong is going to be so important for maintaining good posture. To avoid rounding forward, we want to tighten them up, keep them nice and strong. Get the good toning here in the arms. Last one here. Left hand comes in towards the right hip. Right hand pulls down towards the floor. Nice extension here. If you need to, just like on the last side, you can grab over the top of the band, shortening up it a little bit. So there's not going to be a lot of length that you need here in the band for this right arm to have work. It's a smaller movement, so we just don't need as much. Great job here. Extend, release. Job. Hold that extension just for a second or two. Let that muscle get nice and strong. Great. Keep going here. Let's take one more. Beautiful job, but bring it on up. Hands are going to come inside the band. And palms are going to face out. Widen out those legs a little bit. Thumbs can be in or out. That's just a matter of preference on what's comfortable. Push it out. Nice pulses here. A little bit of a Pilates move. Great job. Find a nice height for the shoulders. Keep that shoulder joint nice and comfortable, especially if you have any sort of history of impingement in the shoulder. Turn those palms up, pulse it here. Great job. A whole different work. Just that small rotation of the hands really changes where you are going to feel this. Arm should be getting nice and tired. Great job here. Let this band come over the tops of the hands. Pulse them down and wide. Releasing slowly back to the center. You control the release. Don't let that band start moving you. I feel this in the arms. We're going to start using all of those muscles here at once. We've kind of separated them. We did shoulders, we did biceps, we did triceps. Now we're going to do a few exercises that include them all together. You are almost done. If those arms are screaming, trust me, I feel it too. Pulse it down, release it up. Let's take 3 more here. And 1. Great job. Take a break if you need it. Here we go. Same thing. Start from the bottom. Lift it up. Release it down at the bottom here. Pull apart and release. Thumbs can be in or out depending on what feels comfortable for you. I think I like it one way with one movement and another way with another movement. Great job. I'm keeping a soft bend in the elbow. Don't raise any higher than what feels good in the shoulder for you here. 3 more. They should be tired. 2 and 1. The moment you've been waiting for. Release that band. Set it to the back of the chair or down underneath it. Give those hands a little bit of a shake. And then swing through those arms. Just let everything turn into pudding here. Good deep breath in. And then exhale. Soften the shoulders all the way down. Sweep that left arm over to the right side. Pull it across. Lengthen out through the back of the shoulder muscle here. Through some of those upper back muscles. Ease that one on down. Same thing here. Swing that right arm over, cross it to the left. Good. Try to get forearm to forearm here so we're not pulling on any joints. Stay off of the elbow. Stay out of the wrist. Take them out to the side. Pinkies back. Open the chest. Flip them over. Thumbs back. Great job. Feel the scapula, those shoulder blades squeezing towards the spine here. Don't push the stomach forward. Stay nice and stacked through the vertebra in the low back. We don't want to start compressing them here. Let's work on a little bit of shoulder mobility. Drop those hands a little bit lower than shoulder height. Take those thumbs all the way down. See how far back you can rotate them without having to hunch forward. So the movement really just stays limited to the shoulder here. Rotate them up. Open them back again without opening the chest and arching the back. Keep it just in the shoulder joint. I can move in a really big range of motion if I start including other body parts, but that doesn't do a lot to improve shoulder mobility here. So work on it here. Keep it in the shoulders. Back and forth. It's going to start to feel like work because those arms are tired. That's okay. Let it be a little bit of work. Release them on down. Give them a little shake there at the bottom. Left arm will sweep up and over, touching to the back. Maybe this is enough of a stretch here. Try to get that elbow up. Try to get the bicep in towards the ear. If you're here and there's just not quite enough, you can gently guide from the front, or very, very, very gently, you can reach the right arm around and pull gently, coming over the elbow joint. So don't pull directly on the elbow. Ease that one on down, lengthening back out those triceps. They had a good bit of work here today. Right arm comes up, elbow up, bicep in towards the ear. Maybe this is enough. Maybe we gently guide here from the front, lengthening this muscle, or pulling over that elbow joint. Again, not pushing the stomach forward. Keep it stacked. Very good. I felt myself rolling forward into the hips there. Release that on down. Roll those shoulders up and back. Good deep breaths in here. Very good. I know this was a quicker workout. We used the band, so makes it a really good option to travel with over the holiday season. I will have these sorts of workouts in mind, what's going to be nice and quick for you during a busy time of year, what is going to make it easy for you to travel with, or maybe you have house guests and you don't want to be dropping dumbbells all over the floor and jumping around. So these workouts really will become a little bit different through this holiday season. After that time of year passes, we will be back to business as usual with some longer workouts, little more dumbbells, a little more intensity. But for now, like I said, this is a busy time of year. I'm really proud of you for still maintaining your health and fitness as a priority. Thank you so much for joining me today and choosing me to lead you in this workout. I will have plenty more for you. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss those. It's always free to click that button before you head out today. Other than that, you are free to go. I am so excited to continue your health and fitness journey. I cannot wait for the workout. Until then, keep taking good care of yourselves, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again soon.